phenomenal shape.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing
Possibly the toughest woman on earth. In Jazz.
Nothing but a
You want a match? I'll give you a match. On one matchup, Francine is a much different story. Trade punches with Jazz, let alone women. I'd like to bring him again. Jazz said,
listen here, you douchebag. Think you can get here in the center of the ring, and I'm still gonna kick your ass.
Here at the 7 Convention Center in Cincinnati, of screaming, rowdy, raucous Simon Diamond.
And hails from New Orleans, female phenom, Jazz!
Looky here. People in the house, everyone knows who.
And Jazz is getting into the...
What the heck are you doing? This is no way to end the match. But I tell you what, I take both of you on right now. How about
Now
that?
Jazz
So
issuing
the
out.
mutual respect that can go on between two federations
Right
now with Jazz.
You guys get what they deserve.
Oh, goodness. Can you imagine how bad that would hurt if there was anything down there to hit?
Applied to Lance Rowe.
and get your son.
Boy, I'd
Y'all
love
wanna
to see
see
a
me
plan.
kick
This is
some
ready for some action. Todd Diamond's got his hands full.
With Jazz.
Todd Diamond up. There's a jab, a second jab. Here comes a big. He's an idiot. Look at him. He looks so damn ridiculous in that ring to take on any woman. He's split. There's a shot right into the corner. Come on in, home Jazz. Boom. She's right in the stupid Oompa.
Never mind.
So who is it?
I don't know.
Why?
Howard just said it was Jazz.
The most ferocious female.
Oh my, Jazz. Going right for it.
Jazz is all business. We last saw Jazz as a member of the now defunct Alliance. Mr. McMahon and Jazz wasting little time going to work on Mighty.
Are you nervous? Are you excited?
You look nervous.
I am nervous and excited. I can't even stand up.
Tried in earnest to make herself noticed. And Jackie's another one that has certainly paid her
Oh, look at
dues.
this.
Yeah, you're right. I must be dreaming.
It's for the World Wrestling Federation Women's Championship.
Brass, physical challenger Jazz. Yeah, I said when Lillian Garcia was interviewing Trish. I understand Ric Flair assigned Jackie to officiate this match last week on Raw that Jazz won. Trainer's not to compete tonight. She will not hear that. And I don't. She's pregnant!
Jazz!
Well, Jazz as women's champion one way or another. Trish has always been a fighting champion, and even though she's got that Jazz tag team main event.
And only one of them.
And I'll tell you what, he better be perfect.
It's scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Wrestling Federation.
Look at her. Well, I'll tell you what, one of the toughest women I have ever seen. Not to sound old here, King.
You're from Oklahoma. That's the home of tough women. Boy, WrestleMania is shaping up to be great there. Do you realize?
About 1-800-CALL-ATT.
Oh, look out.
And I want our WWF Women's Champion. And the title on the line here. WWF Championship.
Hey, wait a minute. That's Molly's like, she's tearing it.
Cake is being torn. WWF Divas, sex on the beat.
Jazz.
You know what I don't like, JR?
What's that? And this is a return match for Trish title of Jazz about a month ago.
Look at Jazz, look at her.
WrestleMania in her hometown of Toronto.
Fall, and it is for the World Wrestling Federation Hardcore Championship. Champion Jazz.
Well, King, you asked the
What is
question.
she thinking?
Well, earlier tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our colleague comments made earlier today by Bubba Dunn. For one, I think he's taking this match live. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be in Pittsburgh tomorrow night. So Bubba has some fun. Oh, Steven Richards, he's the new hardcore champion.
The WWE Women's Champion Jazz.
Two WWE championships on the line in the same match.
Ring. Bubba Dudley has to be in the ring as well.
Look at this.
Oh, and Bubba.
He just
face the men in this match. The ladies face the ladies.
I'm not trying to make a pun here, but I'm listening to these two. No reluctant teamwork on the party tonight with the former WWE Women's Champion Jazz, the favorite in the Davis Arena tonight. Both with the former Women's Champion Jazz. And the Miles and Jazz here in Louisville tonight. And now Nikita daring.
calm down.
Listen, guys, it was just 2 minutes with women.
Well, here's a very, she's as tough as they come as well, but this should be a very physically, and that's to eventually become the women's champion.
That's for sure, baby. That's for sure.
Jazz, a shot right to the teeth, folks.
What a nice pair
of last year.
Jazz.
She is tough and intimidating, and the last few weeks back. Oh.
I got it.
Tag team partners, I don't know how well they're going to get along. That's something we can certainly watch. Boom! And Chris taking down both their adversaries.
Coach!
They see it very often.
Uh-oh.
Introducing first, accompanied by Theodore Long, the challenger.
Here comes King, a woman, or should we say a focused and ready. Jazz makes no bones about it.
I know I said
And she,
oh boy.
Little face. I'll tell you one thing, King. Trish is going to give it everything she has here tonight.
Oh my.
Well, little stare down here. These women know.
Looking forward to getting back down to Charlotte.
And Rodney Mack, she is the WWE Women's Champion.
I don't think it's what Trish Stratus expects. Theodore Long is plenty to add to that. And then you got
Jazz
Rodney
in this situation. But you can't, you know, there's no way a lot. How bad Trish wants that women's
her wrestling skill. She's done as good as she's going to be someday, but here tonight in Newcastle.
Theodore Long from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Anything like Lennox Lewis, a tough competitor.
There she is, Jazz, in her own
Worked
words.
a long time for this night, for this opportunity to follow this saga on Raw every Friday night on Long, dapperly attired tonight. He is a dapper guy in this women's championship matchup, and again, a match at
And the Queen of the Revolution, Nikita, set to face Jillian Hall and her partner, the former W today, Jazz. This one, folks, should be.
And her partner, 135 pounds from New Orleans, Louisiana, the former Biscayne referee, kicking things off on the WWE.
The 1-year anniversary of the new Davis Arena. We'll talk more about that.
And that's Trish's song on the CD. She's singing.
Jazz.
It's about someone specific, JR. Have you heard it?
Raw and Hershey. Look forward to being there.
If you know who would come up with the right amount of money, I'll tell you, because Trish let me in on it.
200 with a bullet at number 3.
Well, that's impressive. It's live from Vince McMahon. Did you see Vince's face?
Louisiana. Jazz.
Well, folks, we've just been told to a nearby medical facility. It looks like Nick is obviously.
They both need an MRI.
been a Trish and Victoria. Certainly makes a significant camaraderie with those two. Here that Victoria will meet Gail Kim.
Louisiana Jazz.
May happen later tonight when Eugene steps in a ring with
I don't know if I want to see that myself.
Don't you? Boy, I tell you, I am in shock. I am worried.
That's stretching and calling Kane a human being.
And what kind of man? Well, bell sounds, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie.
Welcome back.
From Lafayette, Louisiana.
Like Rodney's song, like his Hazen, I'm looking out for Eric Bischoff's best interests. Rodney Diesel back. Well, what do you do to the demons that have been eliminated? Do you get their numbers? Do you call them? Look at Jazz getting in the face of Val Venus. What is she doing in there? The intimidation factor is all about. See right there, saying, yeah, Rodney Mack.
That's it, Mac. That's
And the
it, man.
intensity, baby, you don't.
Uh-oh. I don't think you steal her lunch.
No. She's ripping the sleeves right out of her schoolgirl outfit. I think she went to the school of hard knocks.
Trish is a marked woman.
Look at this. Here they go.
There she is! She is Jazz! She kicked the ass of Trish Stratus all over television on Monday night. She has never been a WEW World Heavyweight Champion. Phenom. Back here in WEW again for the first time for ECW Superstar, where she had many. First time that they have locked horns in 5 years. This girl headed a WEW pay-per-view. Some of the biggest and some of the baddest wrestlers on the planet. All of the momentum. But will the nerves get to her? If you've accomplished what she's accomplished, then you can climb up there.
Returning to this area after a 5-year absence, this is Jazz!
Look at our last pay-per-view, that is Jazz. Jazz, who took the vacated championship last year in other companies, but she told me this is the one that counts. Jazz's first title defense tonight against Simply. Jazz loves her fans. W goes way back. Past our last week. Forget about the advertisers. Let the fans see.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, ladies and gentlemen, Jazz!
Oh, my kind of woman walking down the aisle. Right in the world, though. Say the champ's got some backup with her. Just like I said at the start of the night, Black Rain.
Certainly a big time champion that she considers the Barbie dolls of wrestling here in Southern. Oh, Jazz feels
Truly gifted athlete.
Tracy is equally beautiful and talented.
Limit, your official is Scott Armstrong.
Gets underway with Rodney Mack and his beautiful wife.
Challenger. And there she is, all proud of around here, a great representative of our Val, and of course, the rivalry between SoCal Val of our WEW pay-per-views. SoCal Val started, and of course, the rivalry between Jazz and Francine. There's been a rivalry there since day number 1, but it
Divas in the WWE
WWE. I've seen those freaks. Right.
You gotta have a light rally, Taz. Well, I don't really.
The women's champion has had more matches against men than she has women. She doesn't have any left of them after Sunday, Taz.
Yeah, you know what? She might could, but you certainly can't, Taz.
Well, I guess we'll...
From
Wow! The former Extreme Wrestling Tonight as we welcome back Jazz.
You know Jazz better than any girl knows her in this company, and let me tell you. Jazz better than any girl knows her in this company, and let me tell you. I don't like her, but I have to respect her for it. I will give her that. I wanted to introduce her, let her know the girls a little bit. And
she got all up in your grill.
That's why I really have no love for Jazz anymore. But I will say...
years that Angel Orsini has been in WEW. She returns to WEW. A girl she has never been able to beat. Is that really?
That is Jazz's vocals on that track.
Doesn't she? Great shape.
Yeah, she looks all right. Her weave looks good.
A weave? She's on
Hell, for those 6 months, I think that's when this alliance happened.
They were in purgatory.
You don't find it catchy?
15,000 rounds. She doesn't look very enthused. She's always very...
You know, neither am I.
You don't like
really
Christy?
Not too many people. I like Amber. You're all right.
Thanks.
You haven't bugged me yet.
Book, thanks.
Who?
Dr. D. David Schultz. He used to have that short book of names. A good move right here. They're going to shake hands.
That's so fake. Nope.
Even know. She doesn't care. Oh, yeah. The former champion, Jazz. Not even Katrina could do it. Back. Can Jazz complete that comeback for the heavyweight championship? I'm going to tell you just when I thought Alfonso was so just a fantastic call here. Simply luscious, and Jazz to crown a new champion. Simply luscious wants a shot to rhythm. Here we go.
Amber O'Neal definitely 100% takes the cake.
Women's champion.
And the is back.
And how about the match? What a big win for Jazz. Their first match back since having 2 kids. Hunter said, this is the place for women's wrestling. The greatest women's wrestling promotion in the world today is on a hot streak here. We've never seen anything like this from Amber O'Neal in her career.
Promised to bring 100%.
This is where rookies come to get their start, to make their feet wet, to get
Jazz. The credentials, the resume.
WSU.
Well, we also have our tag titles.
There she is, Jazz. Rush here is in a world of trouble. You wouldn't want to tick off, and she did interrupting that award ceremony. It's Angelina not impressed, but I believe in just a few. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to throw in a shout out to my partner.
World with the one and the only.
Pick up, JT. Listen to this ovation.
I've been in the ring with this woman many times. Both of these women making her debut here in ACW. First ever doesn't quite get her due. And here in ACW do too.
Of your ring.
Wow. Because
she hails from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
in business. Two-time WWE Ladies Champion. Both times that she was victorious. And she is gonna...
And her opponent, she is 5 feet 4 inches tall. She is the female fighting phenom. It is an honor to present one of the 2012 Diva Dark Legacy Award, the most talented, athletic women to step into a wrestling ring.
I would like to thank Shine for this awesome, humbling award. Sacrifice and the hard work and the dedication we put into this. And sometimes it makes you feel like you're not being appreciated. So I'd like to thank all the women in this industry showing the respect for this business. This award here tonight shows exactly how much we appreciate women wrestling.
It is going to be Ivelisse. Our last qualifying match.
They're off one-on-one, and it was Jazz victorious over Ivelisse. Jazz back after a lengthy absence, suffering a couple of nagging injuries. A show of respect between these two.
Fight. Big main event. Huge main event. Former WWE champion,
Women's
Jazz.
champion.
Women's.
Going up against Crazy Mary Dobson, the local favorite here.
Now you're you follow Crazy Mary Dobson quite a bit.
Parties are for getting out of the way the fact that formerly known as Victoria, I believe have held 9 WWE, Lisa Marie and Mickie James.
Sure, Mickie James. So
Princess and Warriors take on Team Original Divas Revolution. I don't pretend to know what all that was about. For 9 WWE Women's Championships held between.
Back on point here.
Can wield, which I found most entertaining last night, and
Princess Kimberly, she handpicked these members.
試合に先立ちましてご起立ください。On the red corner from USA.
You know it's the man of the team. Enter into the idea here.
You'll all be pleased with this professional wrestling game. Make no mistake about it, and one of the tough. You want to talk about a veteran as she makes her way around ringside, nearly 20-year veteran in Jazz. And Jazz, a little sip of water, and go to MLJ.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Double starting in getting her first at the WrestleCon Women's Super Show.
And she looks great.
Oh, she certainly does.
Always keeps herself in tip-top.
To Florida, she has moved.
Making her way to the ring, WWF Women's Champion. She was also the best lady in WWF.
Also, because Jazz insisted, even though she's the champion, that she could stand there, taller, bigger, when Penelope blind game. Jazz is an experienced veteran. Besides the fact she's a veteran, she knows it all. She's been the champion 2 years as NWA World Women's Champion.
The locker room today, and she is ready to show that power in this match.
That's why a lot of the guys stopped working out with Jazz, because they didn't want their ears by getting beat by a woman. And I know in 28, Jazz has whipped more than one guy.
100% here in Nashville, Tennessee.
He is the reigning NWA Women's Champion, Jazz!
Jazz is out before not showing any signs of intimidation, but the power of Jazz.
She is the veteran, she's the champion, and look at those eyes. She has no...
Really, I was in Canada, but I didn't sleep, and
that was a tough contest.
And here is the woman.
Who was an innovator, still is an innovator in my eyes.
Not being afraid, proving that women could do it as
do so today.
Yes, decades of kicking people's ass.
Women's champion.
Coming out with that mask,
going to be intimidated by that mask. You know it better than anyone.
They're like huge opponents that people didn't challenge today with Jazz, but we both know, everybody knows that.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, fighting Phenom Jazz!
Here for this main event.
Look at the guns right now, and it's only it can only go up from.
All right, here we go now. This is legend status walking to the ring right now.
Look at this.
That's the look of domination. Yeah.
She's making them help her down.
But that's honor, right? That's honoring what this woman has done to this.
And, you know, it's not better
right
than when she left the WWE.
Just stoic coming to the ring. She has wanted her in this match tonight.
Look at
Although, you know, with that little bit of training, deteriorate doing this. Right. That's true. Against the vet. Yep. And you can see this crowd is cheering for both of these women. It's 50-50.
Ladies and gentlemen, system, Mr. CT.
Hey, everybody.
Queen of Queens Tournament 2019.
2009 former WWE Women's Champion.
I was a part of this tournament, and I have yet to be medically cleared. Disorders. I have to say this out.
I know you do kick ass, but tell me why the 2 times you've been booked, you backed out like a coward.
You said it, CT. No doctors, no. Doesn't matter.
She's already taken out Isaiah James, and
attacking the other man. Wait a minute. Simply Luscious and Jazz go way back.
Simply Luscious clearing house and showing nothing but support.
And just look at the, you know what, I'm just scared. She realizes what's actually walking into the ring right now. The fighting yesterday on show 1. Absolutely amazing to see her. Just did the Mason Ruga there. That's like, I know you.
Being a legend, f***ing terrifying. Jazz!
What an introduction. You know what I mean? You got Mason Ruga, nice jumping about, having a really great time. Good. And then you got Jazz, the female fighting phenom. That can literally just.
She's killing my gimmick. Alright, let me get back in character here.
Return to Impact at Hard to Kill. Jordynne Grace Jazz. How imposing of a this may be the team to beat.
This is going to be a hard-hitting team. Has the advantage of being a
Taya and Rosemary in the opening round should have moved on. So who will join Havoc and Madison Rayne as a 5-time Knockouts champion, 2-time Knockouts tag? Only Jazz.
This is big. Anna Lockwood is so usually full of hot hair. He promised a big acquisition. The legend. That is Jazz.
To my right, former ECW superstar, former 2-time WWE Women's Champion.
I am the longest reigning NWA World Women's Champion, fighting phenom, Jazz.
List of accomplishments. Precedented in some quarters.
That message was received all that well from Rosemary from
For one fall, introducing team number 1 from Austin, partner from New Orleans, Louisiana, Jazz.
16 at Hard to Kill Saturday Rain. It will be Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steele, the team of Havoc and Nevaeh in the semifinals to shopimpact.com.
Do tell everyone
Game. It'll be Nevaeh starting things off here with Jordynne Grace.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Personally, I've been looking under old school rules and scheduled for one fall.
I agreed to come back to Impact. It's one of the things where you want me in the balance. A part of wrestling, a part of it.
I want to go back to the words Dave Penzer just uttered, and the enormity of the moment set in on me when I heard that. It could be the first match in the reign of Jazz.
Thinking back to her early days when she put University on hold. She left.
And here we go. This is a big match right here, a big...
Deonna sees an opportunity here. The Queens checkmate. Oh. Thank you, Jazz.
Thank you. Are you okay? First thing he said is, I'm sorry. Did you see that?
Thank you for everything that you have given to this sport. Thank you and your family, your husband, your children.
You're one friend that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Thank you, Jazz.
Oh, the sport has changed quite a bit, but the person... So, D'Lo, this is where I kind of given to this sport. It can't be measured. The referee's hand hit the mat for the third time, and Jazz was defeated by Deonna.
I'm here with a heavy heart because I have known Jazz for a very long about to come out of her mouth has just got my heart sinking right.
Coming to Impact, I felt I had one more run. When you gave me that call and asked me to come in, I just want to thank you for even considering me. I want to thank you and the family of Impact, sister. I went out with a bang. What brings me here tonight? I'm announcing my retirement. Without you, there would be no female fighting phenom. There would be no the baddest bitch. Thanks.
Thank you.
I love you, Gail. Thank you, Dream.
Look at the Impact roster out.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Impact. Thank you. Love you. Love you. Thanks.
Well, it continues to roll out the surprises. What a moment! The legend!
What a return, what a moment!
Part of their team as a head of the women's division. NWA San Antonio, the territory right here in the Alamo City.
For the legend, Jazz in this battle royal.
So,
ooh, that could be a good point. She's probably a big fan of yours,
too.
too.
They're gonna fight with Jazz.
No, Lish.
Oh, look out. Jazz has a Lish. Remember, this is a over-the-top rope battle royal. You have to get your opponent.
I see how that goes. Jazz is coming out of retirement for a very special match here.
Legend. She is like a sister to the ECW WWE Hall of Famer. 360 ring.
It is fantastic to see her, and she immediately got out of the way of it.